Merry Christmas from Chicago and Soldier Field in what has always been a gift for football fans, the most played rivalry in the history of the league. The Bears welcome their longtime rival, the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach Ben Johnson. His guys ready to get after it here on Christmas Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we begin this Christmas 2026 with the most played rivalry in the league, the Packers and the Bears here in Chicago. And here we go. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. It is the Packers offense led by Jordan Love. His fourth starter, year 6 in the league for the quarterback out of Utah State.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it as the 31. Look at the numbers for Jacobs from a week ago. 15 carries, and he had 104 yards. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And that's a first down. It will be second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Packers.
Here's Love. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
And the Packers first down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Jacobs trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
They'll run with Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Green Bay.
Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
Point after, coming up here. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Third season for Caleb Williams with the Bears. Greg, the #1 overall pick in 2024, took a huge step forward a season ago.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their team. Perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
got 4. So here comes 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Odunze. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. Still going. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Love to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this 1st half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
They'll run with Jacobs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Reuben hit the line. There for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
Here's Jacobs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rough right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. That one reeled in by Golden.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll let Jacobs try to run this in. And he gets in for the two-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. So after one, 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Bears offense and their wideout Luther Burden heading back on the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Snow has started to fall ahead of this drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he finds the space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard
So from the
line.
26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw on the move is caught.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Benjamin St. Just there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Off play action. Here's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
47-yard line.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're trying the left side with Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Williams will give it to Monunga. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Greg, we look out, snow easing just a bit as they get set for second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Was great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10. Cairo Santos, following LeMay's field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Pass caught. It's Golden. He's inside the 40. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On first and 10, here's Love. Back now, Soldier Field in Chicago. We'll get back to it as we return to the action. Running is Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. A gain of 14. And a Packer first down.
Love to throw it on first down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. See what they have for second and 10.
Gordon on the coverage.
To the air, it's Love. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. D.J. Jones. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the double. Throwing now on third and long. Got his man at the 6. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
First and goal.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Here's Jacobs. And he will power his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Yeah, throughout his entire career, this has really been the strength of his game. He's got the body type. He kind of looks like a bowling ball down there close near the end zone. And even if you don't get all the defenders blocked, he kind of turns into his own lead blocker, Mike. And you get down here close. It's a tall task for any defense, keeping Jacobs out of the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead, the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll put Loveland in motion. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Third down and 9. They'll put Loveland in motion. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
In punt formation for the Bears.
Punt team on. Taylor able to get it away. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. And that's the catch that puts him over the top. He has set the NFL record. The most receptions in a single season. In some rhythm. The drive's rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 12-yard
on the ground, it's Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
95, cut, go.
A run on 1st and goal, and he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs, touchdown, Green Bay. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The veteran Khalif Raymond brings it out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Extra point try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Packers tack on one more to their lead.
Packers 35, Bears 10. Race back to kick off Fort Green Bay.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Veteran Khalif Raymond brings it out. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2.
Race back to kick off Fort Green Bay.
One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Burden, the man on the move. The RPO, that one is complete. Yeah. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll put Loveland in motion. 3rd and short yardage. And here's Williams. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield. On 3rd, he's short. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a 1st down here.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
They'll run with Manunga. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Come to the line for 2nd and 4. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Williams now to throw. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
2-0. Matthew Golden. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 1. Now Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
And it brings up third down.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped yet again. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but now it's fourth down.
No gain on the play.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, here's Monunga. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
A gain of 17 yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This one caught at the 4.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Love to throw on first and 10. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
First down.
On first down, it's Love. That's complete to Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Throwing on second down, Love. There's that man again. Another catch.
Love's pass complete to Matthew Golden. Touchdown.
A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Cooper on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one taken in right side by Legette. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Gain on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
Give up the middle with Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone.
The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. Lucas Van Ness. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season. On 2nd down, it's Wolf. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Packers have recovered the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Trying to keep this unbeaten run to start the season intact. Pick up there goes a long way with this new set of downs. Love to throw it on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Green Bay.
Love to throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
extra point attempt to come here.
For the extra point.
He's got it, and the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bears 24. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up
3rd and 2. Here we go. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Throwing again. Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
And 3 at the 11-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Here's Williams now to throw. Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They pitch it to Swift. A dive, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. Well, they at least had to try it, but the return team ready for it and secures possession. On 1st and 10, here's Love. The outside, it's brought in by Golden. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning.
double.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Yellow.
On second down, Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packer first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
For
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here. On 1st down, it's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the Bears' 1-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
Love on the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, it turns out it was the 4th time that ended up being the charm, Mike, so they get stopped 3 rush attempts in a row. So what do? They keep the offense out there, and they say, all right, try to stop us a 4th. The defense can't keep him out of the end zone, and that was a big-time job finishing off that drive for the offense.
Makes the score Packers 56, Bears 31. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is taken in at the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Now Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Williams. Taking a shot downfield. That's caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.